What's up, guys? Vortex here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. As you guys can probably tell by the background, this is our Cosmic Sky series. Welcome. I appreciate you all for coming out. If you guys haven't seen the previous episodes, I believe this is episode... Ooh, I'm not even going to be able to make a guess. Episode 13, maybe? Episode 13. Sorry, I'm struggling to keep track of which episode it is. But, hey, I believe it's episode 13. If not, I do apologize. But go back and watch the previous episodes if you guys haven't done that so far. Now, I am turned around. I'm not showing you guys my island for a reason. We did some big moves. I made some big changes to the island. As you guys can see, I have $287 million. We're going to spend a lot of that today on one specific item. So I'm going to turn around and show you guys what it is really quickly. And then we will talk about it. So let's do that. Alright, guys, you can see I added a second auto farm for my carrots. Basically, if I go to IS farming, carrots are just taking entirely too long for me to hit the the limit for the day. So I decided to add a second farm over here so that I can hit my limit faster. As you guys can imagine, double the farms is half the amount of time you have to sit there and AFK for it to hit the limit. So I want to continue to hit my limits for the day so that they go up every day. And then that'll allow me to, of course, make more and more leftovers. As you guys know, last video we did sell quite a few leftovers and got quite a bit of cash. That is, I believe, how we ended the last episode. So we do actually have some leftovers to sell again today. I'm actually going to be going for $100 million sell hand. So we're doing that here shortly. Basically, if I show you guys, it's pretty much the same design here, except for I did the full farm the first time so that I wouldn't have to worry about it. I did the full farm, and then also I have my my perimeter section going around the bottom level instead of the second level. So I did the perimeter section a level up last time because I didn't have the bottom level on there yet. But for this one, I went ahead and just planned ahead, and we should be able to have this sucker maxed out by the time we are done today. So that is the second. It also is using the same I guess, timer as the other one. So basically what it does is when the timer goes off, this repeater will send the signal out. It'll split off here. One side will go over to this side where it will go up there to hit those blocks and then just continue around to hit the rest. So it'll be on the same timer. Won't have to worry about that at all. I've got my collection chest up here, grabbing the carrots for the farm, and then I've also got collection chests up top. Where did they go? Collection chests up top here. I need to have two collection chests because up here, if you only have one, it won't pick up all the carrots. So I have two collection chests that go into each other. So it'll pick up all the carrots in the bottom level first to fill up my my auto planter. And then this one here will be filled up second. This one here will be filled up third. Basically, the way it works, guys, is if you have multiple auto collection chests or multiple collection chests in a chunk, it'll pick up the bottom one first, and then fill up the bottom one first. And then it'll fill up going from bottom to top. So that's the way it works. And then I've just got a bunch of storage here so that I can AFK it and I don't have to come over here and empty it all the time. So that is the plan. I believe that is pretty much it here. Now we're going to go down and actually upgrade the auto planter. This is going to be probably quite a bit of my cash, but it is definitely worth it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright. Now we're going to max out everything. I need to max out the radius, which is going to go to 7 by 7, and I believe it's going to be quite a bit of cash. Let's see. So 5 million for this one, then 10, so that's 15, 30, 50, and then 75 million just to upgrade that one portion. Woo! Okay, hey, it happens. Now we need to get this down to 2 seconds, which is, I believe, another 30 or so million. So we're just gonna smack this down here. This is why we got the cash, chat, so we can go ahead and get this stuff maxed out. Let's see, I started at 207. Okay, so it wasn't too bad. It was like 12 million from there, and then I believe on the other one I'm at like 12. I think like 12 crops, so I'm not too worried about that. And then my inventory is already maxed, so I don't have to worry about that either. Now I picked up this auto planter for fairly cheap. I believe it's 121 million to upgrade fully an auto planter, and I don't think we spent that. So Picking up that auto planter for cheap was definitely a huge plus. Now, I'm going to go ahead and throw, I believe I've got some carrots over here that I can throw in there. And then that way, it'll go ahead and start planting this up, and we'll get it going. Let's see. I actually need to make that a double chest, don't I? No, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll just throw in all of our stuff here, and as it gets down to the bottom, it will. Yeah, as it gets down to the bottom, it'll go ahead and start planting, or at least it should. Shouldn't be a huge issue. We're just gonna fill this sucker up as much as we can. It'll take a little bit of time for everything to fill up, but I'm not super worried about it. I don't need really a full inventory. Ooh, there we go. Okay, I just need enough to fill up the farm. So I think that should be enough. And then as the farm works, it will continue to fill up. So I believe we are good. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these just back in here real quick. Yeah. Okay, so that farm is now getting ready. The first time that it goes off, it won't be fully grown, because it's on the same timer as this one. This one went off before, but then after that, it will be on the same exact schedule as this one over here. And I believe that it should be the same exact upgrades. As long as it's at 12 million, it should be sending out. It should be planting at these at, yeah, so 12 crops per, maxed out, and then inventory, I'm not really too worried about it. I can upgrade the inventory if I wanted to. I'm not going to. Right now, my inventory is fine here, so I'm not super worried about it. I can upgrade this as well, but I don't think I really need to. We've got the cash, though. We might as well. I think you can go to, what, 16? Okay, I didn't see what the actual. Okay, no big deal. It's a little bit like 20 million or so to finish that out, but I mean, at 16 you're doing the full row at one time, so I think it's okay. Yeah, I struggle at hitting that point. All right, now we are fully maxed on that one. Ooh, okay. All right, so we had what, 280 million to start. Now we're at 162, so we really didn't spend nearly as much as I expected to. Normally it is 100, or yeah, normally it's like 130 million to upgrade a auto planter all the way. So we did both of those, finished those up for like 120 mil. So it wasn't a huge deal. Wasn't a huge deal. I spent probably 20 million on this one as well. So about 100 million to finish that and get it up to par. And then also, so because of that, now it'll plant a whole row at once, or at least it should. So it'll come up here and it should plant the whole row as long as I didn't mess up and send it out. It might actually not work like that until the next time through, but I think we should be okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's not because of the timing of when I upgraded it, but regardless, it will still be just fine. It'll still be just fine. All right, now let's go through real quick. I'm gonna drop off everything that's in my inventory. And then we're going to talk about the leftover farm, or the leftover automatic crafter over here. So I believe we talked about this in the last video. If not, I do apologize, and we'll talk about it in the next one. Just let me know in the comments if we talked about it in the last video. I get a little bit off track and a little bit just I guess confused about what we did and didn't talk about so far, or when I actually did these builds. So if you guys haven't seen this yet, make sure you guys let me know in the comments. Basically what it is, we've got these auto miners. Each of them are level like 11 or 12, I think. Yeah, each of them are level 11 or 12. That means they're doing 3 or 4 blocks every minute. So it does 3 or 4 coal every minute times 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then so that's like 15 or so coal every minute. And then I've also got these cows. Now the cows die, and then they go into this collection chest. So the collection chest is for uncooked beef. So beef, when a cow dies, the beef goes into here, as you can see. It drops down into the furnaces. The furnaces cook the beef and then drop it off into this chest. So I've also got a secondary portion for beef, a secondary inlet for beef. Basically, my regular farm down here, I went ahead and threw a collection chest up here as well to pick up the beef production from that. So when cows die in that the farm down lower, it'll throw the beef in here and cook it up. And then I've got a it's giving me the beef, but I've got a dropper system here and a teleport block that it drops the beef into the water. The water pushes it over to the teleport block, and then it teleports it over to this right over here. So when it gets to here, it actually takes a fast track down these hoppers in the front over to our what is it? Our chest here. So it doesn't go through the furnaces a second time. It actually goes around the furnaces and straight through into this chest. And then so basically it just splits off. We've got our coal here, we got our beef here, and then I've got a timer. So this redstone is, I mean, it looks a lot more difficult than it is. I actually made it a lot bigger than I had to. But I kind of wanted to do it off of memory and do it, the way that like I guess my own. So do it my own way and kind of so that I understood it. Basically what it is these two droppers here, when they have items in them, you can tell because this is lit up. This one doesn't have any items, so it isn't lit up. Now when an item drops in here, we're gonna go ahead and show that real quick. When an item drops in here, you'll see this light up. Okay, so basically this system doesn't work unless if there's items in both of these two hoppers or both of these two droppers. Now that sends out this signal, which then powers up this piston. Now the piston pushes the block, and then basically this is just a timer. So every minute or every second or so, it powers up the block, which then pushes through a signal to both of these two droppers to go ahead and send out an item. So I don't want to get too close because it'll actually pull the items through the glass. But yeah, so every second or so, it'll send one item through the dropper, and that's basically the way that I make sure that we don't get anything in the autocrafter, or we don't fill up the autocrafter. Now I upgraded this autocrafter entirely too much, but it's not really a huge issue. I could probably take this one out and put a smaller autocrafter in here, but I've got the cash, so it doesn't really matter. We have quite a few autocrafters here on the island, and as I upgrade, I guess I can or as I get new autocrafters, I can put a lesser upgraded one here, because it takes a little bit of time for all this stuff to trickle in, and then we're actually from there. Then we cook it. So we've got quite a bit, almost let's see, 18, 20 and a half stacks. 20 and a half stacks here of burnt smoked beef, which is actually quite a bit of cash. We'll be using this in the near future to try to get our 100 million sell hand. But that's pretty much how this sucker works. If you guys have any questions about it, let me know in the comments. Ask me questions on Discord, whatever you guys, or wherever you guys can get a hold of me. Come out to the island and chat with me here, and I'll walk you guys through it a little bit more in depth. But yeah, this is the burnt smoked beef auto crafter, and it makes quite a bit, honestly. It makes about one. Let's see, if it's 4 blocks 4 blocks times 5 is 20. So we got 20 coal, which is our limiting factor. We got 20 coal every minute. That means 2 burnt smoked beef every minute of the day, chat. As long as I'm in here and AFKing, which we got our boy Hinkster's up here that is AFKing this for me. So honestly, it's been rocking. Honestly, it's been going really well. So I'm super pumped about this system. Now in the future, we'll have to send this off to make in order to make our leftovers automatic. We'll send this off into a teleport pad that'll teleport it most likely over to here. We've got to send. We've got our rabbit here, which will come up. We'll have to put a portion probably way up in the air. We'll put a crafter bot that actually crafts with the rabbit, the cooked rabbit, and the carrots, and makes rabbit farmer stew. And then underneath that, we'll have the same system as we have here that allows us to automatically make leftovers. So we'll be doing that before too long, I'd imagine. I've been honestly looking at buying a bunch of leftover pages We'll get there. We'll get there fairly soon, I would imagine. Like I said, I've got like 2 leftover pages right now. But honestly, on the AH, guys, if I go over here to the AH, so I've got 2 leftover pages on here for 90 and 95 million. I bought these for 30 million earlier. There's been some really big surges in leftover prices in the last couple days, depending on when you're on. So I bought these for 30 million earlier. I've sold quite a few already. At 70, 80, 90 million, so we're getting those upgrades. Now Beetroot is quite a ways off. Honestly, Beetroot is very expensive, so I don't know how long it'll be before we get there. But yeah, so I'm the lowest here at 90 and 95 million. So I'll most likely mine will be the first ones to be bought. So honestly, I've been buying them for 30 million, selling them for 70 and 90, and it's been huge. It's been really good. So. Honestly, it's been great. That's been the plan. I've made quite a bit of money that way, and then we've also got money in the bank from our island here, island production as well. So I believe that's all for this. Yeah. So these will start growing up, and then we'll have both of these working at the same time. Like I said, they're on different schedules at the moment. But after the first time that this actually cycles through, they'll both start actually filling and growing at the same time, and they'll be on the same schedule. So it's not a huge issue. It'll be a little bit messed up for this one, and then after that, we'll be good to go. So that is the plan there. Let's see. We still have our sugarcane grinding over here. We got our automatic flying machine grinding our sugarcane. So that's been huge. I haven't upgraded it and added more levels to it. Honestly, if I go to IS Farming, we're getting really close, chat. We're at 98%. 98%, 73,000 out of 75,000. It won't be, probably tomorrow we'll have this finished up and ready to go to get Beetroot. But Beetroot, like I said, is super expensive. So I don't even know what the plan is, chat. I've been thinking about not even going for Beetroot. It's so expensive, not even going for Beetroot, just kind of grinding leftovers, automating leftovers here on the island, and just going with that. Let me know what you guys think about that idea. If you guys think I should continue on grinding, trying to get Beetroot, and then move on to Netherwart after that. But honestly, both of those are like 500 million for the recipe, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do there. Let me know, like I said, in the comments what you guys think I should do. If you guys think I should go ahead and try to get those and use all my cash to get those, or if you guys think I should just be done with it and get leftovers and then just automate that here on the server. There are definitely pros and cons to both. As you guys can see, we're making stacks and stacks of sugar. I need to probably get fermented spider eyes, but I'm not super worried about that. Honestly, the leftovers here are going to be huge here for the server, so I haven't been too worried about any other custom recipes. But I can get those anytime, like I said, so not super worried about it. Now we're going to go ahead here, chat, and do our sell hand. As you guys can see, we have 4 stacks of leftovers. I don't know exactly how much that's going to come out to, but honestly, it's money in the bank, chat. That's a lot of cash. That's a lot of cash. We're going to take this out as well. Honestly, it's going to be close. Let me know in the comments if you guys think this is going to be 100 mil. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be disappointed. I'm going to be disappointed if it's not. No, not going to lie. Do we go ahead and do it? Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous. Is it going to be 100 mil? Sell all. Okay, we're at 162 million at the moment. We have 4 stacks of leftovers. We have quite a few stacks of burnt smoked beef, and then quite a bit of zombie flesh as well. I mean, we're just gonna do it. All right, 1, 2, 3, boom. Where are we at? 109 million. $109 million sell hand. Oh my gosh, that's honestly the highest I've ever been on a sell hand here on the server. It feels good. It's been an absolute grind, but we did it. We did it. $109 million on one sell hand, chat. I mean, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. We got this all cooking up as well. I can't wait to see all that working in unison, working together. I mean, like I say in every video, guys, if you guys have any improvements you guys think I should make to the server, if you guys see some things that I can do better, make sure you guys let me know in the comments. I do read every comment between videos. I'm working on a cool way to talk about who won the $5 million from the last stream. I'm going to actually probably put together something cool for the next video. And then the next video, I've been getting a lot of questions about the fishing realm. So I know a lot of people don't like the fishing realm, but guys, I'm making absolute cash in the fishing realm. I get like 1 to 2 collection chests every time I go. I get between 3 and 450 points every time I go into that realm. So I'll show you guys what I do. I'll show you guys some tips and tricks in the next video, so make sure you guys come out for that. If you guys don't feel like the fishing realm is worth it, let me go to PV1. Hold on one second. PV space 1. I've got 2 collection chests here. I used 3 on the new auto farm. In just the last 3 or 4 days, I've gotten 5 collection chests. So just from that fishing realm, all these collection chests, I didn't buy any of them. I actually got them from the fishing realm. So honestly, I'll give you guys kind of the rundown of what to do and not to do in the fishing realm, and kind of give you guys an idea of how I've I guess made that a little bit more efficient here on the server. So like I said, guys, let me know if you guys think there's anything I can improve. Let me know what you guys think I should do next. If you guys think I should go ahead and get beetroot, or just finish up leftovers and call it a day there. Automate that and then just make it as optimum as I can. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you guys know when we go live or when we drop a video. We do play some Rocket League here on this server or here on the channel as well. So hopefully, if you guys don't know what Rocket League is, make sure you guys check it out. Come out to a stream sometime, play around with the squad. And I believe that is going to be it. You guys have a wonderful night. Be blessed. And we'll see you next time. Peace out, fam.